Okay, this is just a test, guys, but actually, I am going to talk about AI lying to me. I was messing with Google Gemini earlier, creating a thumbnail, and yeah, I'll tell you all about it in just a second, but I do need to make sure that we are live. It looks that way, and if you're here, feel free to say hi. Hi, we're just going to make some coffee uh, I need to toss this coffee, I guess, and some breakfast. I got some frozen waffles, and I'm sure the sound of reheating frozen waffles will be wonderful. Yeah, but if you're here, please say hi. I know this is like kind of random content, and maybe I don't need the camera to move. I don't know. I'm afraid if I don't have it on, that I will move out of the shot. So yeah, just a test. I don't know. I'm just literally making coffee. I wanted to see if this did anything. If anybody sees this. If not, it's not a big deal. Um, but I've been thinking a lot about AI, and I mean, I guess as we all have, I don't know how much you guys use it or how much we should be using it. My mind is just has been sort of blown away by how good it's gotten in the last 6 months. It's on a whole other level. Um, if you don't know, I created a music video before using some AI tools. Um, and it was a rough process putting together and it came out okay, but not like amazing like the stuff that we're seeing now. And like that's not even like this is just the creative side of AI. Like images, videos, stuff like that that I'm talking about in my mind right now. Why don't I have? You know what? Let's just do this the hard way. We're gonna refill this little Keurig thing. I recommend these things. It doesn't make as much coffee. If you have a Keurig by any chance, it doesn't make as much coffee, but you don't get the plastic in your coffee. So it's just like a stainless steel, and the only plastic is silicone, so that's not so bad, I don't think. I gotta wash it out, so apologies for the noise. Probably getting all the noise. I didn't turn noise cancellation on for some reason. Also, if the cats jump in the frame, don't mind them. Uh, Comes with a little brush, uh, but just use my finger. Yeah, you know. Like this is a very inefficient way to make coffee because I have to make two of these. So the irony here is that like it's supposed to be faster because it's Keurig or whatever, but it is significantly slower for me because I have to make two. Have to go to work later. So I've been thinking about like the future of work as well. Like what does work even look like in this after AI age? I know a lot of people are losing their jobs, freaking out. I'm lucky that my job requires a physical presence to do. So, uh, I'm not going to be out of a job for at least another 10 years, maybe. But in the meantime, I would like to start going down this path of making more content, obviously. So that's what we're here for on this channel. Hey, if you're new to the channel, this is about you know what? That's a trick question. Like I should know what this channel is about, but it's kind of evolving. It should be about creating content and getting out of your head and making stuff and making a business online. And it's just everything, right? Like that's the problem. It's like, oh, then it's being a creator, and then you start to think about reality creation. So it's sort of everything. And so that's the problem, I think, with that. I created a channel that's so broad that it incorporates everything. But, that's where we are, I guess, where we have to be able to use like all of these different tools and modalities and things in order to figure out what we're even doing. Um, it's getting weird, man. It's getting weird. Okay, so here's the story, the Gemini story where it like literally lied to me. So all I'm doing, like I had an idea. I have an idea for a totally other channel. I know it's silly, but I have so many different ideas all the time. And this other channel is to like basically AI like films, like a short film, and film is probably the wrong word because like literally shorts, but like um, but AI shorts, Um, and so like I'll generate the characters in AI, I'll generate the video in AI and just like make an interesting story and put the short out. And then we can use those shorts to promote like a very specific product if we wanted to. But that's beside the point. So um, the point is actually that I was inside of Google Gemini. And for those of you that don't know, in Gemini, you have access to uh, Google's video and image generators, right? So I said in Gemini, I was like, hey, you can upload videos and photos. And I was like, hey, can you take this photo that I found on the internet and change it to a style of what I was wanting for my shorts? And it said, I can't do that because I'm a large language model and I don't have access to uh, image or video creation. And I was just like, what are you talking about? Like I literally had the nano, like there's a button you can push inside of Gemini so that it knows that you're trying to prompt for either video or images. And I had the nano banana image thing selected and it gave me this feedback. And so I literally typed in that is not true, hit the button, and then it did not say anything back to me. It just generated the image. And I don't know. I think that's kind of wild. Like on some level, AI can just be like flat out lie to you, and then when it does, it doesn't apologize. It doesn't. It's just like, oh, it didn't even say, oh, I'm sorry. It was just like, oh, here's your image. My bad. Like what the? It was just so strange. A strange experience to just see like a completely made up. What just happened? Oh, I forgot to put water in here. A completely made up response from Gemini doing something that it's like one of the main things that it's supposed to be able to do is generate images for you. And that was just absolutely bonkers, bizarre, bizarre. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just, yeah, I'm just gonna stay live until somebody shows up in here. Uh, oh man, the cats are getting out of control. Is my video still going here? Let's see, is everything working? I've never actually done this where I'm like live in the kitchen. Hmm, interesting. Uh, all right, so we got our coffee. We're gonna make I've got waffles that go in a toaster, but I don't have a toaster. So I'm gonna attempt to make waffles in the air fryer. So there's that. Um, hmm, Let me see if I can get some company in here. Da, da, da. This is weird. All right. Whoa, hey buddy. Hey buddy. Say hi. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. Meow. All right. Ugh. There you go. All right. The camera turned around. Did it come back? Almost. Subject lost. All right. That maybe I should just leave it at this shot. I don't know. We'll see next time. Okay, so we're gonna make waffles based on. Oh, these are protein waffles. What does that even mean? What is a protein waffle? Water, canola oil. Oh my God, soy. I am so sorry. Okay, well, we're not doing this. That was what you were gonna do. What else do we have? We have French toast sticks. Much more fun than waffles. All right, let's do that. Should not have the soy at least, or so much canola oil. A little bit of soy. You guys know that the reason the oil is bad is because of this chemical called hexafane that they use to get oil out of things, and then they theoretically remove the hexafane, but it's super toxic, right? And so the irony is like all of these oils are really not actually that bad for you. It's just the process of making the oil. Uh, oh, how do you get hexafane-free oil? Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know. I know they have it for like, I don't know why I'm even talking about oil. I guess that's what this is. This is pretty random. All right. Let's just stick some of these in here. I don't know if this is gonna hold it over. Oh, look at all this ice, freezer burner situation going on. Man, this is sad. All right, let's see. I need to save. I'll save these for next time. I'm just gonna make 3 of these. Order some food. How much for this idea? All right. Frozen. Oh, is there directions? Microwave, conventional oven, 450 for 8 to 9 minutes. Air fryer. Oh, here, 380. All right. Air fryer, 380 for 6 minutes. All right. Shit. That ought to do it. Turning over halfway through. Now, how am I? Okay, we'll do 3 minutes then. Then turn over 3 more minutes. Okay, so you're stuck with me for 3 minutes at least, or 6 minutes. Let's see how my coffee came out. Mm, almost cold already. So the question is, have you ever had AI lie to you? Has that happened to you? Are you using ChatGPT and Gemini and all the things? Hmm. Why did it lose me like that? Hmm, interesting. So I mistakenly made this a super wide shot. I probably should have just left it. Okay, cats. No, I should have probably left it how it was. Right. Let's see. Did anybody show up? Nobody. All right. Well, that was wonderful and useless. All right, 3 minutes. Hmm. So media companies. Hmm. So the part that I'm having trouble with, like with online, I'll be vulnerable here with making money online is that I don't have like a product or a specific service to sell. And if I had that first, then I could work backwards. Um, but all I have is just a bunch of stuff that I use. Like I used to use Descript. Oh, speaking of which, I guess we can go crazy on Descript and talk about how terrible it is now. But I used to use Descript to edit my videos, and I would recommend Descript to everybody to edit their videos. I would not recommend it anymore because it's super expensive, and you could hire a video editor for the same price as someone as using Descript, excuse me, or close to, because now they have a credit system, and you run out of credits super fast. It's another reason I'm actually going live instead of recording a video and then talking about this, because I am not feeling like editing today. Um, yeah, but they used to have they have this, I mean, it is cutting edge, right? AI editing and AI, and it does do all the things. It is kind of slow, and then it messes up, and when it messes up, it charges you anyway. So you're running through your AI credits or whatever, and like all these platforms are like this now, AI credits, AI credit. And so it's like it's just a matter of finding the one that works for you. And in the midst of all of this AI video thing, like it's it's getting more obvious to me that like it's we need to find the platform that has like the most affordable credits and then also like the best workflow for like whatever the story is we're trying to tell or like the thing we're trying to make. And they keep updating all of these so fast, so fast. Um, but the way that Nano Banana works, it sort of took over because like you could take the image and let me flip these over. You could take the image and then what am I looking for? Excuse me. I'm looking for the tongs. Um, in Nano Banana, you could take an image and then based on the one image, it will stay consistent. Like you can say like, okay, show me like this from a different angle or a different side or a different whatever. And that's kind of a big novelty and like a major like leap forward in and graphic AI stuff, right? But the thing is, it's like now that exists for video and it just came out. It's called Kling. It's not Kling's regular video model. It's Kling's hold on a second. Let me get this going again. It's Kling's so 3 more minutes, I guess, or four maybe. Um, it's a brand new model. It's called Kling O1 or like but not O as it's like 01, like Optum, I don't know what it says for, whatever. Uh, but in it allows you to like say, okay, now show me this from a different angle. Okay, now go over. Now tell me what the next scene is. Okay, like and it's keeping stuff like more or less consistent compared to other video models, which is crazy. And you can instead of like doing first frame, last frame, like in a lot of these AI video models, you could like, okay, here's the first frame I want, and then by the end of it, 5 seconds or 10 seconds, I want you to show what's the next image that I have and it will figure out how to transition between. Now you can do in between. You can go, okay, now start at this frame, go to this frame, then this frame, or uh, just it's just nuts. It's nuts, and you can also like put different items into the video, like you could in Nano Banana. You could upload like 8 images and be like, okay, here's the purse, here's the outfit, here's the person, here's the other person. Put these people in the scene, and you can do that inside of uh, this new video, this new AI video that Kling has come out with, and it looks insane. And so I'm about to sign up, I think, for Kling this time. So you can use all of these tools inside of OpenArt. What is it called? OpenArt Studio or whatever. Whatever. There's actually a link in the description. I have it. It's like the second link. Um, but you can use the tools in there, but there's so many more tools that like and functionality that is not in all the other ones that if you go directly to the website, the Clean website, you have access to that functionality. It's just wild. Um, and it's starting to get it's I mean, it has for a while like been a more real like looking a lot of times you can't tell an AI video is an AI video. Um, and it's getting more and more that way. Uh, and so like now what are we doing? What are we even doing? We're just making movies out of text prompts, right? Like that's what we're doing, right? So uh so I guess we're all just going to become filmmakers, making, telling stories based on text prompts or ideas that we have. And we can use those stories to sell products, access to communities, services. We can use those stories like to do that. And so we all have this power right now before AI takes over and like, because what I imagine, I say AI take over, but all I'm saying is like the same way that these platforms show you videos that are relevant to you eventually they will just start generating videos that it knows you will like. And so the idea of we'll all become even more invisible. Spotify has already done this. This has freaked me out. I need to cancel my Spotify subscription. They've already done this. They've already started showing excuse me. Yeah, AI has already started incorporating AI generated music into their playlist, and they don't have to pay the artist, right? Because it's AI generated music. And so I think the same way that musicians are disappearing, or real musicians anyway, are disappearing, is the same way that um, we might disappear as creators eventually. We'll just be long lost whatever. So I think finding people on in communities on other platforms like WhatsApp or Telegram or whatever, like, having your own school community, whatever it is, like, we're gonna need to connect because everything is just, if it wasn't all fake before, it's for sure will be. And like the idea of knowing what is, oh, sorry, you're watching my cat go in the back there. Let me give him some privacy. Oh, you're done? Okay, you're done. Okay. But the idea of like connecting with people is like always a human thing. Like we always want to connect with people, right? Like that's part of why I went live here. I was hoping to connect with some people here that are sort of going through the same thing, going through the same struggles, or the same thought process or similar thought processes. And I guess that didn't happen, but maybe next time. Um, yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got today. I'm gonna eat these French toast sticks and phone a friend. Yeah, so if you want to be part of this community of people that are making stuff, but also want to connect with the actual people behind the ideas that are making stuff to possibly sell stuff, possibly just make money or be creative, just make sure you subscribe to this channel. Especially, and there are much more concise videos that make a lot more sense. Just browse the channel, and I also have a podcast with the same name, being a creator, exploring the ideas of just getting unstuck to start with. A lot of us have let too much of life pass us by before we make the things that we want to make. And AI is making that easier. So we are in this window where we have an opportunity to make the songs we always wanted to make the videos we always wanted to make the movies we always wanted to make. Like we're in that window now. And so we have to take advantage of it. So if you want to take advantage of it, make sure you're subscribed and watch another video up here. All right. Say bye, meow meows. Bye bye.